Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help with the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Just a quick reminder for all my viewers watching, and that is, guys, if you guys have not joined the Telegram group chat, guys, what are you waiting for? It's free to join, a link in the description box below. We talk about cryptocurrencies, the latest news and trends revolving around the space, and just have a great time at the end of the day. So come join the group and let's build this community together. Now let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer: anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. If we are looking at the overall market cap right now, we are currently sitting at $1.4 trillion. We are down 3.4% in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, BTC dominance is currently sitting at 44.3%. And we are officially in the month of July. Time is flying, guys, and what a way to start July. But again, nothing to worry about in my opinion, and I will get into why that is. And also, we should not be getting excited as well right now. But if we are looking at the overall markets, guys, we are seeing a lot of red across the board, especially in the last 24 hours. We're seeing some mild green across the board in the last 1 hour, but again, nothing to get excited about right now. This is an emergency, basically late night update for you guys. Not so much emergency, just update for you guys for the entire market, for Bitcoin and altcoins. So you know what? I want to share some news with you guys that is coming out of the UK, and then we will get into the Bitcoin charts and see where we're going in the immediate short term for both altcoins and Bitcoin. All right, guys. So this is the article that I want to share with you guys. It was posted on Cointelegraph just an hour ago. So it says the U.S. Chancellor names I'm sorry, not U.S., UK Chancellor names CBDC on list of financial reforms for Treasury. So Rishi Sunak, Chancellor of Exchequer for the United Kingdom, has included cryptocurrencies and stablecoins on the list of financial reforms the government plans to undertake in the next few years. Speaking to the lawmaker at the Lord Mayor of London's residence on Thursday, the Chancellor said that UK government would be implementing recommendations to establish the country as a centre of fintech innovation and business. Though Sunak said that UK would be protecting its citizens' access to cash, he added authorities would be monitoring updates in finance and technology, as well as working on its own reforms regarding digital assets. Sunak said officials would be consulting on pioneers reforms to support the safe adoption of crypto assets and stablecoins, as well as explore the case for the Bank of England issuing a central bank digital currency, or CBDC. The report, released in February, proposed changes to the country's regulatory framework on the technologies encouraging education in fintech, nurturing existing fintech firms in the UK, and more. The United Kingdom has been exploring a CBDC for some time. The country took a major step last year when both the Bank of England and HM Treasury announced they were researching whether and how central banks can issue their own digital currencies as a complement to cash. Very, very interesting, guys. So, the reason as to why I like sharing this news with you guys is because this gives us the picture as to where the entire blockchain cryptocurrency assets, which direction they are headed in, and this is the direction we want to see. Obviously, in the early beginnings of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, we heard whenever a new innovation or a technology that comes out, we do tend to hear a lot of negative news regarding that specific technology. And when Bitcoin and blockchain came out, a lot of people were against it, including majority of the governments around the world. But now they're starting to realize what kind of benefit this really brings, and this is why we're seeing so much interest shifting in to this digital form rather than cash. Because at the end of the day, guys, cash is useless. When we really do think about how important cash really is, it's basically useless. We work super hard at our jobs, working day and night, earning some money. But then for the governments, for the monetary system, it's so easy. It's like it's no problem. They can print money like there's no tomorrow. And what does that mean? When they print money, that brings the value of the dollar even lower. So basically, inflation keeps on going higher and higher, and cost of living keeps on increasing. And now, since the existing of Bitcoin, guys, people are starting to realize, hey, you know what? It's very limited. You cannot make more Bitcoin, and it could honestly be another asset class to other, asset classes out there, such as gold and silver, bonds, and stuff like that. So now people are really starting to realize what Bitcoin is all about. This is why we're seeing a shift, major shift, come in from countries with extreme high inflation, where their dollar value or whatever currency they have is basically little to nothing, and they are starting to most of the South American countries are starting to accept Bitcoin as a legal tender, and this should show us, guys. This should show us where the future is headed. Obviously, the price of Bitcoin, guys, we will definitely see lows, highs, but again, this is part of the markets. If you are in it for the long term, because imagine people that were buying a Bitcoin back in 2011. Bitcoin price was a couple dollars at that time. Let's say Bitcoin, they kept on looking at the charts. Oh my God, Bitcoin went to $50. Now it has dropped. But again, this is where your patience comes into play. If you are a follower on my channel, you guys know I always mention this to you guys. In cryptocurrency markets, not only in cryptocurrency markets, even in traditional markets, without patience, you will not, make money, in my personal opinion. Obviously, there will be these hype stuff that's happening, such as AMC and stuff like that. But again, guys, very, very risky. But with an actual true asset such as Bitcoin, along with some good altcoins, again, speaking about altcoins, not all altcoins are going to survive. Only a certain amount of altcoins with real working product that actually have real use case are here to stay, and they will survive. I'll always tell you guys that. So that's why you always want to do your own due diligence and research and invest where you can afford to lose in cryptocurrency. If you have done that, then holding would be your best strategy, and you just do not want to be looking at the charts 24/7. But right now, if we are looking at the Bitcoin price right now, you guys can see we have broken below this level of support at this $33,300 mark. One thing I'm going to point out for you guys is we are entering the weekend, and it's going to be a long weekend in the US due to July the 4th, and CME futures are closed. So what happens on the weekends? Now you guys should know by now. On the weekends, we do tend to see the most manipulation in the cryptocurrency markets occur. One thing I'm going to point out for you guys is that we saw bulls try to push the Bitcoin price towards the upside. Everything was going as planned. We did wick all the way up to $36,700 level, but we did not see a Bitcoin stay above that level. This is the level where we consider a Bitcoin is in the safe end of the spectrum. And bulls did not have enough steam to keep the price of Bitcoin towards the upside. And since then, we have seen a decline. And obviously now we're approaching the weekend, and we are below once again at this $33,100 mark. So now comes the question that everyone is asking: where is Bitcoin going along with the entire altcoin market? Because we know altcoins tend to follow Bitcoin, and right now we are definitely in the danger zone. We could see bears push the price of Bitcoin towards the downside, even possibly below 30K, because once we are below $33,300 mark, guys, the door is open for the price of Bitcoin to drop below 30,000. So if that were the case, I would expect a bounce off at this $29,770 level. This is a support level. We should see bulls come here and save the day. But if that's not the case, we do have a support level at this $28,669 level, which we saw just a couple of days ago. If that is unable to hold, guys, then we're talking about a total different picture. And I believe this 25K level is on the table then. And what does that mean for altcoins, you may be asking? So one thing I want to point out for you guys is that you guys know, if you guys watch my videos over the last 2 days, I did say, guys, let's not get excited that the BTC dominance is going towards the downside. And the reason as to that, why that was, because I said Bitcoin is still in the danger zone. We're not out of the woods. You guys can go check that on your own if you guys want to see proof. So I said, if Bitcoin does drop towards the downside, do expect BTC dominance to go towards the upside. That always tends to happen, and this is exactly what's happening right now, and this does not come as a surprise to me. So for altcoin holders, this could mean that we could see altcoins bleed even harder if Bitcoin continues to fall below, keeps going towards the downside. If it breaks below 30K, then yes, we could possibly see us go back up to these levels for BTC dominance. This could cause altcoins for the immediate short term. Please keep in mind, for the immediate short term, this could cause altcoins to go towards the downside, because this tends to mean that more money is flowing into altcoins rather than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin does tend to hold better compared to altcoins, especially in a downwards momentum. So that is for altcoin holders. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I know you guys like to see an update from me, and I wanted to tell you guys exactly what's going on in the markets. I am not going to come here and spread false hope. You guys know that. All my regular viewers know that. We look at all the scenarios, and this is definitely a possible scenario. So altcoins could go more towards the downside, and if you were waiting to dollar cost average in some money that you can afford to lose at projects that you have done your due diligence and research towards, that might be the time to put some buy orders at the low prices, which potentially could possibly happen. As I mentioned, we are in a long weekend, and whale manipulation does definitely tend to occur mostly on the weekend, so do be prepared for that if you are an altcoin holder. But that is it for today's update, guys. At the end of the day, if you're in for the long haul, I have shared some nice tips with you guys, and information, and you guys know where the entire cryptocurrency markets are headed towards. Yes, not all altcoins, 95% of the altcoins in the cryptocurrency markets are not here to stay, but the 5% with a real working product, strong communities, utility, strong fundamentals, they are here to stay, and you need to do your own due diligence and research and pick those specific altcoins. And if you have done your due diligence and research, holding would be your #1 strategy to follow. Come join the Telegram group chat, guys, if you have not already. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This does help my videos get to a wider audience, so your support would be greatly appreciated. And stay safe out there. Safety, health, and family comes first, and everything else absolutely comes later. With that being said, I think I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.